Hi viewers, we received a packet in the mail the other day from PretrendInvestor in the United States. He very kindly sent us our very first fake case silver-proof coin, shown here in the photo that I took.
Yeah. Little
allegedly a silver-proof with a mintage of 200,000. Well, I took this because it was such an accurate copy that we actually managed to sell it for $150.
Yeah. Amazing. So big thanks, PretrendInvestors.
Yeah, a big thanks, PretrendInvestor. We are kidding, of course. We would never ever let silver fakes recirculate, would we?
No.
No, of course we wouldn't do that.
Unless we could get 150 quid for them.
Even then we wouldn't, would we?
No, definitely. No.
So let's take a closer look at this fake snake, shall we?
Now, I was going to do this in my best Russian accent for Tumblr JR, but I think I'm going to leave it until next video when we have very special reason for Russian accent.
Okay, very good. So you'll have to watch out for that one, guys.
Da.
Anyway, obviously that's the cardboard outer box there, with a little flap to get your case out, and the leatherette finish with there you go, if you can see that. Can't see what it says, but People's Republic of China, I can read that. Whether that's what it says in Chinese is another thing, isn't it? Anyway, so let's have a look at the coin itself, shall we? The allegedly proof year of the snake coin. As you can see, very nice detailing on it. Obviously we haven't got a real one to compare this with on this occasion.
Nice.
Oh, I think it's unlikely that we'll be getting one. But let's have a quick look at the COA. How's your Chinese? Or Mandarin?
Might be Cantonese, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
Or some other dialect. I don't know. Either way, it's dreadful.
What, yours is, or theirs?
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
It's just
right, okay.
Russian I can just about manage.
Mind you could say a quick hello to Jose, couldn't you?
Sí, yo puedo. Hola, Jose. ¿Qué tal?
Alright, anyway, that's that.
Español es más bien. Es mejor. Mi español es mejor de mi
Anyway, that's
japonés. Don't know how to say Chinese in Spanish.
You'll have to look that one up
I
then,
will.
won't you? Anyway, so lovely COA there, and the coin, and of course we really need to take a closer look at this, don't we, as usual. We don't get this thing open. Yeah. Let's have a closer look out of the capsule for you. Get it to focus there. Doesn't look much like a proof finish to me. It looks more like a bullion finish.
A little bit scuffed.
Yeah, the mirror finish is sort of like marked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah, not very impressive really. But anyway, what we're going to do with this one, as we haven't done the specific gravity test for a while, we're going to do the specific gravity test on this one for those that haven't seen it. We will just run the magnet over it in a second, but we know that it's a fake anyway. We'll start off with the obvious by weighing it in troy ounces and see what we come up with. 1.052, if you can see that there. So if you make a note of that, Igor.
specific gravity isn't done in troy ounces.
Oh,
it's
you want it done in
grams.
grams, don't you? Yeah, we forgot that. Right. We don't want it in grains.
Chemistry's always done in grams. Or you've got
grams.
You've got grains on there. That's
yeah.
quite useful for measuring out some
wheat.
I was thinking more along the lines of arsenic.
Oh right.
Because chemicals are measured out in grains.
We haven't got any arsenic on this occasion.
No, that's a shame.
32.68. Let's just take that off the scales and try it again. Well, 32.69. There you go, so we've made a note of that. And just very quickly, for those that haven't watched our videos, we do always do the magnet test, which we'll just do there for you now. And
there's a little bit of a drag, but not.
And on a Canadian maple there that we've got.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Now, if you're wondering why that works, because you're thinking, hang on a minute, silver's not magnetic, you can go and watch. That's a bit
too thick, isn't it?
Yeah. You can.
What was that way out of curiosity? Should be a troy. 31.29.
31 grams is a troy ounce, isn't it?
Yep, 1.005, so they're allowed to sell them slightly over, but never under.
0.5 might actually be made up by the rubbish you've got on the scales here. Can you see that on the video? There's like stains and stuff.
There's no stains on there. Specks. Anyway, let's get on with the specific gravity test. So for those that don't know about the specific gravity test, preferably need a set of scales with 2 decimal places, is that correct?
Yeah, probably best.
And a little beaker of water and some very fine thread. Well, it's so fine actually you can't even see it. It is actually called invisible thread. Oh, there it is, you can just see it behind the black stand there, which the coin is suspended from. Being nylon, it's non-absorbent, so has a little effect on the
not an effect that would be picked up by our scales.
Exactly. Hopefully, anyway.
So
anyway, you put your beaker of water on your scales there, and
now we go about the arduous task of
0 it to 0 grams.
And now we go about the arduous task of trying to get this bloody thing in there. You can
see why we haven't done the specific gravity test for a while.
It's not something you have to get it on the frame, and then you have to try and suspend it so it doesn't touch the sides. Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
And then lower it in very slowly. Yeah, you're about centre there.
Which bit should I?
Lower that nut there.
Oh god.
Or just swivel it slowly. That's it. Keep it going.
Away from the side. In she goes.
And without touching the bottom, the coin has to be fully suspended in the water.
Is it?
Yep, it is. Yeah, I'll just check from the side view. Yep, it's halfway in.
From above, it's not touching anything. Right,
no,
that's
it's
fine.
Not touching anything. And we have a weight of 4.54 grams.
Get the pen to work. 4.54 grams.
So what do we do with that figure?
Right, we take our first mass where we weighed it, which was 32.69 grams.
Yep.
And we divide that by the one when it's suspended in water, which is effectively the volume in grams. So that gives us, if we go 32.
Scientific calculator.
Divided by 4.54, that gives us
a specific gravity of
3,269 over 454, which is actually 7.200440529.
Yeah, okay. I don't think we need the whole figure, do we? Right, 7.2 basically.
7.2, which is the top end of zinc.
And what is the specific gravity for zinc then?
It's anywhere between 6.9 and 7.2. And the chances are the zinc in that is actually got a lower specific gravity because it's actually layered with silver, which has a higher specific
And
gravity.
copper probably.
And copper, which also
Plated
has a
with
higher
copper
one.
first and then silver.
So that would bring the density.
So how do the viewers know that it's not silver? So what's the specific gravity of silver?
10.5.
10.5. So if that coin were silver,
It would be a lot
your final
higher.
figure should be around the 10.5
10.5
mark, whereas we're coming up with 7.2, which is, like you say, is at the
Far
higher
too low.
scale of zinc. So 99.99999 recurring percent certain it is
Zinc.
exactly
A fake.
fake, which of course we now have to
Destroy.
But before we lay this coin to rest, we thought we'd better just do the nitric acid test. You know, I know you all like to see this. So, what do you reckon? Heads or tails? Well, Snake's got a tail, so perhaps we ought to call that the tail. Which side would you like the nitric acid? The fancy side
Yeah.
or the sneaky side? The fancy side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put a tiny little drop of nitric acid on there, like so. Oops, I've accidentally got too much on it. What a shame.
No, what's happened there?
Oh dear. A lovely purpley blue colour. Oh, and a nicely fizzing reaction there, I see. Does it smell nice?
No, it doesn't.
Well, have you smelt it?
It's called a whiff.
Oh, did you?
I think it smells of ions.
I'm sure there's fumes coming off of that. Can you see fumes coming off of it?
No.
Oh, that stings.
That's chlorine.
Oh. Nice.
Is there chlorine in nitric acid?
I have no idea, but that.
What's it actually doing then, apart from fizzing? It's doing a lot of fizzing. Hold on, zoom in on that bit now. Well, I could try and draw up a chemical formula for you if you like.
What, as to what it's actually doing?
Yeah.
By the look of it, it's actually got quite thick silver plating on it, because that's taking quite a while to go through to the copper.
That's the fancy side though, so that will be thicker because of the indentations on it.
Yeah, true. Because obviously some of the other fakes, I mean, we've literally put the nitric acid on and within a second you're through to the copper, aren't you? Phew, I think we need the air freshener.
It does smell. Remember, children, when dissolving strange chemicals and
Using
doing-
a well-ventilated room.
yeah, don't breathe deadly fumes. If it smells acrid, oh, not good.
I think maybe we'll speed this bit up, I think.
It's like
It's taken a long time to take that silver off of there.
it's gone like teal. A lovely teal colour.
I reckon we could have salvaged about 0.5 gram of silver off of that. I doubt it.
Said we've just made silver nitride.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we give up with that now? We can see
Yeah.
the copper coming through there. So
You might want to get rid of that tissue in a minute.
yeah. Well, I certainly don't want to be blowing my nose on it. I don't think. Hey.
I don't know, might get a nice blue nose.
It's a burnt nose, I should think. Anyway, so there you are. That's
Copper coming through there.
copper coming through there. It's obviously taken a while to take the silver plating off, unlike some of them. So it's probably a high quality fake.
We already knew that.
Yeah. Anyway. Right. Let's finish this thing off then.
Yeah.
Well, viewers, here we are in the workshop, and you can see I've cleaned up nicely for you in preparation. And what we've got there is a rotary file. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put that bowl under there, and I'm obviously wearing Kevlar gloves because this might get hot. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind the mortal remains of our fake snake into that bowl for, well, you'll see, won't you?
Yeah.
Well, here are the mortal remains of our fake snake.
Yeah, and a bit of workshop dust that you forgot to clean off the pillar drill.
Yeah, well, just fill in there. That's fine. I think that's the largest chunk that I couldn't grind up because that's as much as the pliers would grip hold of to grind that last little bit away. Anyway, there it all is. We just need a suitable casket to send these mortal remains on their final journey.
Well, PretrendInvestors did send us a very nice box that we could use for just such an occasion.
Very true. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, that lovely box with a lovely embossed lid. So, on to your final journey, Mr. Fake Snake. Oh, got some on the table there. If you would like to hold that while I close the... get that bit in there. Right, off we go.
So, here we are at the Great British Seaside. Lovely grey sea and grey sky, grey sand. There's even a couple of grey people looking at us funny. Way up there, there's a little bit of the sky. Yeah, just up there. Right, see if you can guess what kind of burial we're going for. So, did you guess? We're going to have a nice Viking send-off, or stereotypical one at least. We've got our little raft here, and if I can open the... it's going to blow out.
Go on, just shove that COA in there. Shove it in there. Oh, shove it on the top.
Shove it on
the top.
There we go. On the box. Pop that on there, like that.
So,
it's not gone on. What's going on here?
near enough.
There we go.
Near enough.
Right, now for those of you who don't know, it's very customary in a Viking burial to have a sacrifice of an animal. So here we've got our derpy looking little focus. Oh well. Derpy looking little chick friend here, and our nice big knife. So if we... sorry about this, Mr. Chick, I'm utterly... Yeah. I think he's dead. We can... Yep. Right, now all we've got to do is chuck him on the raft, and let's get down to business.
Let's hope this doesn't take too long, because it's going to be getting dark in a minute, I think. And we've got to shoot it with a bow.
So, how do you light a burning sender for a Viking vessel? There's no better way than a flaming arrow. Right. Ready?
Yep.
It's bloody dark, isn't it?
That got flipping dark quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, fire's gone out a bit there. Oh no.
Oh, I should pick that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Are you pissing on that?
Now I'm putting fuel on that.
Alright. Oh, there it goes again.
Just for a helping hand.
Oh, give it a poke.
Give it a poke with the longbow. That's it.
Get it back into the water. Get it back into camera shot there. Oh, it's taking a long time to burn, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
This
You'd have
is,
thought that'd have gone up straight away, wouldn't it?
yeah, I would have thought so. I mean, this is even sped up after we've finished it. I mean, we're sitting at home nice and warm here.
And of course, what you didn't tell the viewers.
Oh yeah, is it's actually illegal to have open pyre cremations, or like in most countries around the world. And there's actually only one place in the US that still allows it. Obviously, most of your viewers are from the US,
Yeah.
so they'll find this interesting. There's only one place that allows open air pyre cremation, which is in Crestone, Colorado. Creston? I don't know. Crestone. And they have a permanent structure set up that they're allowed to perform 12 cremations in per year. Whether that's monthly or I don't know. Is that thing still going?
It is, yeah. our water-based cremation. I was going to say creation. Well, it is a creation because I created that raft, didn't I? You're telling me, and now look at it. It's covered in flames.
You did make it for that purpose, though.
I did, yeah. And of course, we did also make the longbow as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, but that was quite a while.
It was a while ago, but it had its use today.
Yeah. We almost lost the arrow a couple of times.
Oh, we did, yeah, but that'll be in the outtakes.
That will be in the outtakes. So if you want to keep watching until the end, viewers.
And don't forget to watch the outtakes. They're not that hilarious this time,
No,
are they? The
some of
outtakes?
ours have been better.
Yeah, they've been better, but
should we mention the fact that we put some extra stuff in the fuel there?
what you mean, those caps that we put underneath the box?
Yeah, those
no, we
ones.
won't mention that.
No, we won't mention that.
No.
It's not like you can hear them going bang. That was quite amusing, that was.
And half of viewers won't watch this whole bit of burning anyway.
Oh no,
so they won't even know.
If you did, however, watch this whole bit of filming, skip down below and leave us a comment of some description. We need to come up with a word for them to say.
Cap.
Cap. Leave us a comment with the word cap in it to let us know you've got this far.
Nearly out. We can hear the owls out.
Yeah.
Bugger off, seagull.
But yeah, bugger off, seagull. Right, here we are.
It's far too bloody windy. A second.
Right, there we go. Ah.
Yep. Oh, you missed it.